Okay, we're moving on to 7.5, day 1. First day, weirdest stuff. Just bear with me. You're going to take logarithms and expand them. So, product means multiply. So if you have like log base a of m times n, I can expand that, and a multiplication turns into addition. So when I expand that, they both get a log, and they get added. When I take that and expand it out, it becomes plus these two, and they each get a log. So for this one, if I have log xy, x is times y, so I need to split them up. So I got log x plus log y. Same thing with the next one, 5 times x. So I'm going to have two different parts. Log base 2 5 plus log base 2 x. They each get a log base 2. You just split them up, turns into plus. Quotient property. Quotient property is dividing. So if I have a log base a m over n, turns into subtraction. So log base a m minus log base a n. Just turns into subtracting. So like this one, we're going to have x over y, so the y part becomes negative. So log base 4x minus log base 4y. This one's a little bit trickier. We got 5x, w, and z. We have 4 parts here. So we're going to split up the top and the bottom first. So we got log base 2 5x minus log base 2 wz. Just splitting up the top from the bottom. Now these are being multiplied. So since these are being multiplied, I got to go back to my first rule where I make them adding. These are being multiplied. So I do the same thing for there. So I got log base 2 5 plus log base 2x minus, and that minus goes to both the w and the z. Log base 2w minus log base 2z. I know it's weird. Next part is power rule. So power rule, if you have like log base a of m to the power n, we take that n, we bring it down to the front, and it turns into n times log base a n. Just multiply it onto the front of that log. So for the first one here, I got 3, bring it down to the front, so it'll be 3 times log base 2x. Second one, I got some division here, so I'm going to do that first. ln y3 minus ln x. Then take this power, bring it to the front, become 3 ln y minus ln x. Okay, so those are the 3 rules that we're using. Now we're going to get into some tricky ones. So, we got different parts. We got 2, x, and y. So that means I'm going to have 3 different parts to this thing. 3 different logs. They're all being multiplied, so I'm going to split them up first by adding. Log base 4 2 plus log base 4 x3 plus log base 4 y 1/5. Okay, 2 is by itself. That one's good. This one, x is to the power of 3, so I got to take that 3, bring it down to the front of just that log. Y is also a power, so bring it down to the front of that log. So my final answer, expanding this thing, would be like this. Just like that. Another one, 1, 2, 3 parts again, because x, y, and w. So the bottom one goes on the bottom, or it turns into minus, and then these ones are being multiplied. So log x plus log y squared minus log w cubed. These were being multiplied on top, so I turned them into plus. This one was on the bottom. Now I just take those powers and move them to the front. Log x plus 2 log y minus 3 log w. Just like that. One more, in case you can't tell, that says ln natural log. So this would turn into ln square root c minus ln a to the power of 4. Now the square root is the same as taking c to the power of 1/2. These two are the same thing. So I'm going to change that because now I'm going to do something with those powers. Bring it down to the front of that one, bring it down to the front of that one. So it turns into 1/2 ln c minus 4 ln a. There you go. There's expanding.